Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Nefarious. So after a nice undersea dive, the Sovereign's coffers should be full, but we found out we have another villain competing for world domination and we need to beat them to the punch. So we'll do that by punching them. Let's go ahead and talk to Becky, and we also have some unfinished business here on the ship. One of your minion captains is out sick this week. I've been passing around a Get Well Soon card for everyone to sign. Ugh! Do not worry, I have already forged your signature. Thank you. Do not worry about it. It's not the first time I've done that. What? Just, what are you talking about? Talk to the princesses. I didn't know you were going on an underwater adventure. That sounds like it was a lot of fun. Mac and I used to go on adventures like that. But whatever, I've moved on. Uh-huh. I believe that. For sure. Glad you got everything sorted out. That's pretty embarrassing though, borrowing money from your captives. You're kind of a weird dude, but I can dig it. You know, we have a perfectly good window to throw you through. Oh, speaking of the jukebox, we need to get ourselves a record. And thank you guys very much in the comments for letting me know what I gotta do. Whoop! Like so. So this is where that idiot dropped my vinyl. Turn-based tussle, a true nod to the classics that came before me. Indeed, is this the Final Fantasy fight from earlier? Let's check it out here. Harlot, turn-based tussle. Oh, okay. It's the main menu. Or the titles music. Heartless Abyss. Cool. Well, got that taken care of. Got a little bit of coin as well. Actually, that should be enough to get us our final health upgrade. Now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm shocked you've stayed true to your word. My kingdom was quite surprised to suddenly get a delivery to the royal vault. You are a surprising fellow, Mr. Crow. Oh, Crow was an honorable villain. Don't know quite what to think about that. I can't believe you suckered Princess Bug-Eyes into treasure hunting. A dwarf wouldn't be caught dead out in the ocean. Well, that would require you bathing. So, let's get some upgrades. By the way, I do have the Rocket Punch and Multi-Punch now, like the Multi-Pass, which should help us out quite a bit. And, oh, we're so close. 2,500 to health upgrade 3. Okay, well, I guess we will take care of that after this upcoming level, whatever that is. Let's head to the wheelhouse and get the show on the road. Now, I'm kind of curious if there's anything else here in the elevator. I don't think we can... Nope. I think we're good. Crow, we need to talk. Make it snappy! I know you've been having a good time and all, but this is all going too far. I want to go home. Well, you can't. I'm the villain and I've abducted you. Is this what you really want? Mac isn't here to stop you anymore. You might actually succeed this time. Doesn't that terrify you? I'm finally winning for once! I can't stop now! You're making a huge mistake. I don't doubt you can make it. The way you're going about this, the things you're going to have to sacrifice, where you're headed, you can't take anyone with you. Enough! Minions! Seize Princess Mayapple and throw her in the brig. I don't need her,
or anyone.
Yes, sir.
Act in your own best interest, Crow. Call this off. You don't need to change the world like this. You can do it with us.
Take her away!
That was interesting. So, where are we going now? Ooh, I can't move the Sovereign. Okay, guys. Well, I have had a horror show of a day, technical difficulty-wise. I couldn't move the Sovereign on the map screen at all, and I actually restarted the game and discovered that if I use the keyboard, I can actually move the Sovereign around. Yet for some reason, my controller just has stopped doing so. So I started doing the Adept Co labs and then realized a little bit through the level, after getting a record and 2 crowns, that I was not recording any audio on my software. So after some screaming and gnashing of teeth, I was able to restart the game, and we can go ahead and get to this now. And I haven't got to the end boss or anything. I didn't complete the level, but there is a really big revelation that I saw that I think you guys are going to like. I was kind of surprised to see our dungeon actually have a prisoner in it for once. And Mayapple, of all princesses. Is she not your best friend?
Not counting you?
I am not your friend. I am your secretary.
Let's get on with this.
Last princess on our agenda, and we can wrap up business. Experimental Princess Farrah Day is kept in a cage. It seems that even royalty cannot outrun the glorious march of consumerism or commercialism. She is a being composed of all the intangible concepts that describe the perfect princess. A grotesque mockery of science, religion, and sentient life everywhere. I adore it. This is one of the last stops, boss. Once we have Day, we can proceed to the final step in your master plan. Now, let me see. Yeah, it's still acting up. First time I ran this, I noticed that there is a significant drop in frame rate, and I'm not exactly sure why that is. But using the money from that technical difficulty run, I was able to do something productive here. Now, here in the upgrades, I have bought all of the grenade enhancements and all of the fist enhancements. The only thing we haven't bought is the health upgrade and the ammo upgrade, which we're getting close to. But I have decided for our grenades, I didn't see any areas that had a grenade jump really, so I'm going with the Gyrock missile because we're going to be dealing with a lot of flying enemies, and we're going to keep the rocket punch and the multi-punch, and we're going to see if that works out for us. So I guess we'll just have to deal with the frame rate, and if I remember where all the coins are... Oh, here we go. And yes, that works so much better. First time I went in here, I went with the grenades, and I had a bad time. And I actually didn't head over to this, of course. Now there's an area where I need the grenades for grenade jumping. That's typical. Oh well, we'll just go ahead and keep on keeping on. But I think these missiles are definitely going to be the difference maker. Because I died a lot, and I don't think got close to the end of this level. So maybe I can do this relatively dirt-free. Which you guys know is a lie. Now, these things are spread throughout the level, and they're a journal. I'm no scientist, but being rich has perks, I guess. I've always been able to see the big picture. I can see where this world is headed. Death, pain, sorrow. Stay safe. ID a coworker today. Now, we got some green toxic goop. Much like in Captain Planet, green toxic goop is bad. Very bad. So we try to actively avoid that and grab as much fundage as possible, because we need, I think, 4,000. Whoop. And they don't do a lot of life drops here, so this is going to be rough. And then I sat down with the smartest person on the planet. I saw the inherent value of Dr. Cackle's endgame. So I invested some of my fortune into Adept Co labs. I'm actually noticing some similarities to another comic book character through these journals. It reminds me of Ozymandias from Watchmen. Now, here's where everything starts to go wrong. We got this sonic screwdriver here. Or actually, it'd be more like the Master's laser screwdriver. Oh, there was some health. Dang it all. Ah, it's okay. I gotta get used to that, to that da-na-na-na-na-na-da during this level, for sure. There we are. But it's okay. But the whole, I have money, I can save the world because I can see the big picture, just reminded me so much of Ozymandias. And it doesn't look like I get to get my gear back, or my fundage. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is. It's not like I can't go run some other levels off camera. Now those are very sensitive, so we have to take advantage of any kind of breaks in the storm. And by the way, I am playing this game with a controller, and I can definitely see, like, in terms of the grenades and the missiles and such, how using a mouse and keyboard would be more beneficial. Dr. Cackle used to menace Insectia as a villain, but he was far too pragmatic to resist the urge to go legitimate for the right price. Funny thing about villains, a lot of them actually do want to make the world a better place. Sometimes if you cut them a check, they actually will. So very Ozymandias. Either that or Dr. Doom, because one of the interesting things about Dr. Doom, to me, in terms of being a comic book character, and we just have to avoid the lasers here, is the fact that he could actually control the world and run it better than most other people can. Princess Farrah Day. Is it too late to turn back? I think I'm beginning to hate myself, but this is too important to stop. Reminds me of the people who worked on the Manhattan Project. So, as you can imagine, falling from any of these platforms would be a bad thing, because there are a lot of lasers. Don't cross the streams, especially with yourself, because Crow is not that durable. He told me that it would work perfectly, but they came out wrong. I don't know what to do with them. They're not the perfect princess that this project set out to create. So the experiment had some dead ends, for lack of a better term. There's our checkpoint, and drones. Now this is very dangerous. You see all the, not only all the drones, but all the slime too. So we have to be very careful where we land. We do some of this these aerial acrobatics. Now I have gotten a lot of the chests here, like that one, so we didn't need to go down. So we just make sure we don't land in the green goo. And we just be nice and careful here. There we go. Now these seem to work like grenades, and they have an area of effect, which is cool. But you guys can see the health is not dropping as liberally as it was before. More failures. This doesn't feel right anymore. I had the best intentions. Well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, so they say. Just be nice and careful on these jumps. I told Dr. Cackle to shut it down. I was going to close the doors for good on this place. He went behind my back and did one more experiment before I could do anything about it. I should have expected that from an ex-villain. Indeed. Now, this is a very interesting room if this is the one I'm thinking. Yep. I'll see that face in my nightmares.
Now what we have to do here is ride the worlds. See, look at that little nerdy face. And here's our first crown. Oh! Just be careful. I actually haven't gone to the top of this. We may see if there's anything else that we may have missed. I think we're supposed to go that way. Oh, Lord. There's no goo down there, is there? No. Fortunately, Crow's got good shocks. So I think the best thing to do is wait for the big planets. Like good old Earth there, I assume. And what do we got here? Green. And I'm not exactly sure how we get onto this. Okay, let's go ahead and go on this one. And there's a jump. I don't think we can make that. Whoa! Can we land on this one? See if it gives us a bigger base. Hey, there we go. I thought we may have had another rocket jump area. Stellar. And I think our stop is over here. Nice. And another checkpoint. But this one was perfect. She was everything I had asked for. A princess of pure energy. Yeah, that's never a good sign when you make the Silver Surfer in princess form. She's fierce, dedicated, and smart. She acts just like a human. We are closely monitoring her behavior. As she grows more powerful, she'll transform. She can unite the world. You spent so much time asking if you could, you didn't stop to think if you should. That's Mad Science 101. I'm not sure if there's anything over in that direction. Oh, Lord, the fans. Okay. So this area was unpleasant. Let me try and get the right shot here. Now, this platform, as you can see, has spikes and unpleasantness. And there's a crown, but you have to... These things do not stop this air gust. So you have to stay on it. Fortunately, the spikes are not one-hit kills a la Mega Man. So you just have to be careful. Like so. Woo! Okay, I'll call that a win. Holy crap. Oh, you followed me. Stupid drone. Oh, that's much better. And there she is. Someone has come to rescue me? Kidnap. A hero in purple armor.
Villain.
To escort me to the heroic headquarters.
Nefarious lair.
Please, get me out of here. Oh yeah, one more thing. Let's cause as much chaos as we can on the way out. Don't have to tell me twice. Okay, no. We have hit the, Oh, there's some good old-fashioned 8-bit music. And I am a horrible shot. I am like Stormtrooper caliber. There we go. I guess we could just punch these guys, couldn't we? So we avoid the sonic screwdriver. Now you guys, we have, as you can see, we're kind of buffed by Farrah and whatever weird abilities she has. And we were about to see a huge gauntlet of unpleasantness. And I tried to just run through this, and I think that was the problem that I was having. So we're just going to take this one step at a time. And where I actually stopped... before I realized what was going on, I accidentally fell down here. And this is like a secret area. I didn't so much fall as I got knocked off one of those platforms by a drone, but check this out. What do we do with the others. Their energy, given solid mass. They seem happy, but they look wrong. Should we fix them? I don't know what the ethical thing to do here is. I think ethics went out the window a long time ago. It's better to exist than to never exist, right? They aren't in pain. I've redirected a lot of resources towards fixing this problem. It's my responsibility. I have to fix it. I have to make it right. I visit them often. Except, I couldn't a week ago. They got very angry about that. I tried to explain it wasn't my fault. I was being kidnapped that week. And that's when you're kind of like, what? Becky was kind enough to schedule our next kidnapping in advance. This'll be my last entry for a while. Yours truly, Princess Cherry Mayapple. End log.
Mayapple created Adept Co? And she knew about you?
Nice lady, but she said we couldn't leave. So now you see the kind of stuff Mayapple is guilty of. Oh, what's over here?
Maybe we should turn back.
This is...
Princess. We should go.
I can't believe this. This is awesome! I always wanted sisters! I went from having no family to a big family and being rescued. Talk about a lucky break. What a glorious day to be alive. Let's break them out, please. Well, you're the boss.
Hey, my name is Fun. Nice to meet you. Hey there, I am called Fatoon. Glad to be out of tube.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I utilize the moniker Fui in order to distinguish myself from my sisters. I am ever so grateful to be free from the glass enclosure. We're a family! Ugh. So, you got that chest right there, and up in this area. Now, you could just flat out completely miss this. But you can see, I mean, Mayapple has done some bad craziness here. And we grab this. The song Academia has been added to... Oh, sorry. The song Academia has been added to your jukebox. As I understand it, Dr. Cackle plays the theremin. I think it's a rather underrated instrument myself. Indeed. Now I'm trying to remember where the stop zone is. I think I was able to get like one more record before I started realizing everything was wrong. So I fell down here. And now, yeah, here comes the Gauntlet of Unpleasantness. Now, there we go. Now I've got the 3 or the 4 special projects behind me here. Let's care. At least my own grenades don't kill me. That would be like the worst thing ever. Or my missiles. Crap. Or, you know, I could just do that. Fortunately, you don't have to go back and have that revelation. But everything has respawned. But we do have the weird family next to us. Mayapple's Angels, I guess you could call them. And she's going to have some splaining to do when we get back to the Sovereign. Provided she hasn't, like, broke out already and killed everyone. Now, the one thing that I'm worried about is what if Becky is in league with her?
because he said in her little briefing she believes that Farrah here is a beautiful creature. I don't know. They could go a whole lot of different ways, and a lot of them bad. Okay, let's work on our footing this time, this go around. And I'm really hesitant. Oh, yep, I am really hesitant about doing that. I'm just going to leave my winnings over there. Just going to assume everything. Now, some of this still looks familiar, because I remember the phantasm orbs. Unlimited power! Crow agrees, apparently. And the first time I ran this, I was Leroy Jenkins, just running through this like, oh my god! Going through a little bit slower seems to be paying some dividends in terms of money and in fatalities served. Besides, they're just drones. No worries. And work our way through. Like little kid laughter. Not bad! Oh, do we have we have an apprentice of evil? We got her while she's young and impressionable. Neat. We'll continue down this way. Ah, okay. This is near where I remembered, because I remember the big orb. There's something over here. Oh, no! Death! Oh, I have to go through all this again? Hell's bells. Alright. Sorry about this, guys. Like I said, this has been a day where patience has been tested. At least the frame rate seems to be at least a little bit better. I don't know what causes it initially, but that was not good. Still a little bit framey. Use that unlimited power. Fire all the missiles. Kill all the things. And at least I know for a fact we can probably get our gains back from where we fell. Nice and careful. You guys don't drop, so I need to be thankful for that. Make it rain! Because I don't have to deal with the issue of having to hold on to the button to make the grenades go faster. The missiles take care of that for me. There we are. Okay, so we make sure that we kill all the drones before we even think about jumping anywhere. Unless you guys are like a continuous gauntlet. Now, did we fall down there? I think we did. You know what? I'm not even going to risk it. We're just gonna. We've got the health upgrade. That's my guiding star at the moment. So far, so good. And save point. Now, I don't think I remember this at all. I think we actually have missed a crown. So this is unknown territory for me. Well, there's a crown. And now I know we can ride on them. Ah! Okay. Give me the health. Best rescue ever! Kidnapping! Gotta learn her ABCs. Now, I want to try to go ahead and remember to use the... Oh, hello there, chest. Remember the punch.
Don't want to be too reliant on the missiles. There we are. All I need is 4,000. Hopefully I haven't missed a window or anything. Checkpoint, please. Crow, I'm here for Mayapple.
You aren't here to rescue Farrah Day?
Farrah who? Enough with your games. Oh, there he is.
Didn't you break up with Mayapple?
I guess we're chasing him down. So we got a reckoning is at hand here. I wish to apologize for the manner in which...
Blah, blah, blah. I don't care, Buttercup. This time our battle will be different. I have momentum on my side. Not even you can stop me now.
Time to bring back the status quo with a solid beating.
That jerk. Hey, this old thing. It's one of my first inventions. I thought it was destroyed. AdeptCo must have salvaged it. Those hacks.
Does it work?
One way to find out. Oh man, someone changed all the buttons around. Stupid lefties.
Hey! Them's fighting words. Now this looks pretty sweet. Now here comes the big fight with Mac, I would assume. Yep. What we got? What are we doing? Ah. Okay. We are deflecting. And we use those to power up the cannon. Okay. This seems simple, or not simple enough, but it's Pong, essentially. And we make sure we keep him in the beam. This is an awesome creation. Why don't we have more of these? Okay. Special beam cannon! He's getting pretty close. These are all his attacks. He's not much of an arch nemesis. Of course, it may have been improved by AdeptCo. So holding the beam does nothing. Or holding the beam on him. There we go. Look at me and my little army. Whew. Goodness. And I think it's supposed to be doing the... You have completed the level. There we go. Whew. I was like, don't you dare. Oh, we got all 3 crowns. 2646. And an A ranking. I'll take it. Goodness. So, let's enter. That's weird that my controller just isn't wanting to work like that.
Hi, pretty lady. Hi. I'm Farrah Day.
You are immediately my least favorite.
I like you. You're funny.
Boss.
All right, everyone. In this room not composed of intangible concepts can stay. Everyone else needs to leave.
You said Miss Mayapple was here? I'm gonna go talk to Miss Maple. A shrill resonance falls over my now withered ears.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
And what's with kidnapping more than one?
As if one wasn't enough. I found extra Farrah Days.
How delightfully horrifying.
Turns out Mayapple funded AdeptCo technically. She commissioned all of this.
How uncharacteristically villainous.
Something about this doesn't add up.
If you want to see her, you might want to check the brig. We have a bit of a situation down there.
It never ends!
No, it never ends. But this episode has ended. Thank God. Whew. This was a chore with the technical difficulties and all. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.